Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. For almost a decade, from 1974 to 1984, Little House on the Prairie brought the heartwarming story of the Ingalls family into our homes. Set against the backdrop of the American frontier and inspired by the real-life childhood of Laura Ingalls Wilder, this show was filled with wholesome values, emotional stories, and rustic charm. But while everything looked perfect on screen, the real action was often happening behind the scenes. From shocking habits to unexpected friendships, here are 11 unbelievable behind-the-scenes secrets from Little House on the Prairie that will change the way you see this classic series. Pa was a heavy smoker. Michael Landon, who played Pa Ingalls, was known for his chain-smoking habit off-camera. Though it wasn't the healthiest habit, he impressed young cast members by casually extinguishing his cigarettes in his leather gloves. 2. Ma had to drop her stage name. Actress Karen Grassel was using the stage name Gabriel Tree when she auditioned for Caroline Ingalls. The producers and Michael Landon felt the name didn't suit the wholesome image of the show and asked her to switch back to her real name, which she agreed to. 3. The Ingalls family feasted well. The hearty stews seen on the family dinner table were actually canned Dinty Moore beef stew, regardless of whether the script called for rabbit or other wild game. For lunch scenes, the girls often had KFC chicken wings packed in their tins. 4. Colonel Sanders, sort of, appeared on the show. Even though KFC wasn't around in the show's historical time period, an episode in Season 8 featured a character who looked suspiciously like Colonel Sanders. He even offered to turn Harriet Olsen's restaurant into part of his fried chicken franchise. 5. Period costumes caused fainting. Filming at Big Sky Ranch in Simi Valley often meant dealing with extreme heat. With multiple layers of clothing and tight bonnets, some actresses, especially Allison Arngrim, who played Nellie, would sometimes pass out from the heat. 6. Nellie's curls weren't real. At first, producers tried styling Allison Arngrim's natural hair into Nellie's signature curls, but the process was painful and time-consuming. Eventually, they switched to a wig. Even so, the wig wasn't much better. It was held on with pins that sometimes made her scalp bleed. 7. Pa boosted his height. Michael Landon stood at 5'9", but he wanted to appear taller and more commanding on screen. To do that, he wore 4-inch lifts in his boots in every episode. 8. Carrie's fall in the opening was unscripted. The iconic fall that young Carrie takes in the show's opening credits was actually an accident. Sidney Greenbush, one of the twins who shared the role, was tired after a nap and had her shoes accidentally put on the wrong feet, causing the stumble. Landon loved it and kept it in. 9. Laura and Nellie were real-life best friends. Though they played bitter enemies on screen, Melissa Gilbert and Allison Arngrim were close friends off-screen. They often had sleepovers and enjoyed pulling pranks on fellow cast members. 10. Laura and Almanzo weren't a love match off-screen. Melissa Gilbert was just 15 when she began filming romantic scenes with Dean Butler, who played Almanzo and was 8 years older. Shy and uncomfortable, she requested that their on-screen affection be kept minimal, just hugs and simple kisses. 11. Pa loved to show off his physique. Michael Landon was proud of his athletic build and often found ways to go shirtless or wear open shirts during scenes. Though he managed to avoid major injuries, he did occasionally hurt his ribs during farm-related scenes. It's incredible how many wild, funny, and heartwarming moments happened behind the cameras of Little House on the Prairie. These 11 secrets give us a new appreciation for the cast and crew who brought Walnut Grove to life, even when things